YouTube family? It's your girl SHOtheOT, your fave occupational therapy student, here to help you and others live their best lives. Let's get started. Okay, so before we get started with this video, I have an announcement. Whoop, 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 whoop. So my birthday's coming up, y'all. I am recording this on Sunday let's check the Apple Watch. Sunday the 2nd. And so my birthday is Sunday, August 9th. So officially 1 week away. And so if you feel it in your heart to want to do something special for me for my birthday, I only request that you like this video, that you subscribe if you aren't subscribed, and that you share with at least one person. And if you want to, on my birthday, you can go comment on all of my videos or on my Instagram, SHOtheOT. You can just go say happy birthday to me. I would so appreciate that. Yay, I'm excited. Not doing much for my birthday because of COVID, but I'm always grateful for another year. And this is my first year doing my YouTube. So first birthday as a YouTuber. So excited. So yeah, if you guys just feel it in your heart to do something nice for me for my birthday, you can just do all of those 3 things, one of those 3 things, or you can do nothing at all. So thanks for watching anyway. All right, let's get started. So as you have read by that title, you know today's video is going to be about why I chose OT. I think that is a very important question that everyone should have an answer to when they decide to go into any field or career path. You should know why you want to do that. And so I'm going to tell you about my journey and how I came to the conclusion that OT was the right field for me. So growing up, I wanted to be a billion things. I remember I used to say I wanted to be a veterinarian. Anybody that knows me, I don't even like animals like that. The only animals I really mess with are dogs. So I don't know what I thought I was gonna do. I was just gonna specialize in puppies and that's it. Because if somebody brought their snake, their cat, their anything but a dog, I wasn't doing it. So I don't know what I thought I was doing. So I had a bunch of ideas rolling around in my head about what I wanted to be when I grew up, and OT was never one of them, surprisingly, because I had never knew what an OT was. So my first ever job, I think it was my junior year of high school, I was a secretary for my aunt's cleaning business. Only did it for 1 summer. Knew after that summer, office jobs were not for me, okay? I felt like I was just in this closed cubicle all day and I just was not feeling it. So I knew that type of work wouldn't have been for me. I think that following summer, I got my first job that ever dealt with kids, and it was at a summer camp. And so I was a swim instructor and a lifeguard that summer, and that was probably like my favorite job ever, because anybody else who knows me knows I love swimming, and then that summer I realized I loved working with kids. So it was like 2 and 2 put together, and I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds so fun. Like, I love it. So yes, it was great. Realized I love kids, right? So then I'm just like, oh, like I want to help people, so I should just be a pediatrician. That's what I went. Like after that, I was like, yep, I'm going to school to be a pediatrician. Nobody's gonna stop me. That's what I'm gonna do. And so I went to undergrad. I think I started off as biological sciences. Yep, just knew I was gonna be a pediatrician. Okay. But then I started taking chemistry and biology and all the science-y classes. And I knew in my heart of hearts that I could not do that for however many years, because, you know, you got to go get undergrad, you got to go to med school. I knew that wasn't for me. I knew I couldn't do that. So I had to sit down with my college advisor and I was like, sis, what are we going to do? Because I know I don't want to be no pediatrician anymore. all of these sciencey classes are just not for me. I just cannot do it. Okay. And so she was like, okay, why don't we switch your major? And I was like, switch my major? Oh my goodness. Like, I just thought that was like the worst thing in the world, like to switch your major. I was like, I felt like I was going to be stepping back and like have to be in school longer. But in actuality, I didn't actually have to be in school longer because I didn't change my major to something totally different. So she recommended changing my major to health sciences, which is just like a general science, like health professions field degree. And so I was like, okay, like, let's do it. And so at this point, I still didn't know what I wanted to do, but she told me that while switching over to this major, I would be put in this seminar that will like introduce me to a bunch of health professions fields, like job or whatever. And so I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm in. And so going into the health science seminar, I was seeing all these people like, oh, okay, like that's cool. Oh, nurse, cool. Still not for me. Oh, PT, cool. Still not for me. Oh, speech. Oh, that sounds interesting, but still not for me. Then the OT walked in, and sis was a pediatric OT. Okay, so I think it was just like the stars were aligned for me that day. So yes, she basically told the class about her job, everything that she does. And then I was so interested after she spoke about it that I went and spoke to her after the class. And I just asked her all these questions about what she did and like how long she's been into it. And like, my number one question, I was like, so how sciencey based is like OT school? And she was like, there is some like science classes. She prepared me for that, but there wasn't a lot is what she told to me. And I was like, okay, I think I could get behind that. Like, I think I can handle one or two, just not so much or whatever. And so after that, I was just like, OT's it for me. I think OT is it. It is very interesting. Let me get more into it. And so then I started shadowing a bunch of different places, and I did hospitals. I was like, this is cool, but I just don't think this setting is for me. I did outpatient clinics. I was like, this is a little more me. I think this is cool. But then I shadowed in school, and I was like, whoop, I think I found it. This is where I want to be. Yes, because I love kids, but I don't like the sciencey aspect of a health profession's career. And so I think working as a school-based OT is like my thing, okay? Because it's more like you're trying to promote the kids' like well-being in their natural environment. So it's like you're trying to figure out how best they are going to reach their academic goals in this environment, basically. And so I was just like, yeah, I think this is it. I think I found it. Great. And so I realized, I think I came to that conclusion probably like my senior year of undergrad. And so I was just like, okay, this is great, cool, awesome. And so everybody knows, if you've seen my other video, if you haven't, stop and go look at it. I did not get into OT school the first time around because I laid it out for you. Go watch it. But yeah, so after that, after not getting in, I was an instructional aide. And that brought me even more close to my decision that school-based OT was most likely the setting that I wanted to work in. But I'm still playing around with all the different settings. Might be school-based, might be outpatient, might even be home health, apparently. If you have not seen my other video, taking what OT setting is best for you quiz, go watch that as well. So yeah, I went through a journey, not knowing exactly what I wanted to do. But eventually OT came and found me, and I fell in love, and I'm in OT school right now. about to go on my second rotation of my level 1 field work next week, not next week, a couple of weeks from now. And so yeah, I think that's what my next video is going to be about, so stay tuned. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I chose OT. It kind of just found me. It was in my lap. It was like the perfect mix between helping people within the health professions aspect without all the sciencey stuff. And you know, the perfect setting for me was working in a school, because I just love the school setting. Like, I don't know, like, I just feel like for kids, especially younger kids, because that is the age, our preschool range is like my favorite age ever. And I think at that age, like, school is really like a home away from home for those kids. And so to know that I would be able to work in that setting as an OT and be able to help those kiddos out that need it, that is just, it sounds so amazing to me, and I cannot wait until I'm actually able to practice as an OT. But yeah, that is why I chose OT. If you are in OT school, please comment below and tell me why you chose OT. If you're applying to OT school, please tell me why you want to apply to OT school. And if you're just watching this video and you don't know what you're wanting to do yet, don't worry. As you can see, like, I went through a journey. I changed my major during undergrad. It all worked out, so it'll work out for you as well. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, birthday's coming up. Please go and do those 3 things. Like this video, subscribe if you aren't subscribed, and share with at least one person. That would make my birthday wishes come true. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.